How you doing, good people? This is the 8-Bit Animal, and today we're going to talk about a game based on a sporting event game show situation. It was published by GameTek. You know, the people that gave us all those Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy games. And it's so different from the actual TV show that a lot of folks, it caught folks off guard, but the fact that it's so different actually works, because the actual show was it was kind of hard to replicate on the NES, I'm sure. Today we're going to take a look at American Gladiators. Now, in American Gladiators on the NES, things feel more like an action game than a sporting event, right? You, in the different events, it's pretty much just they video gamed it up. For instance, the joust, bunch of side-scrolling one-on-one battles that have platforming in between them. The human cannonball, kind of the same thing. It's kind of like Jungle Hunt, Jungle King, however you want to describe it. That old Taito arcade game. Whereas you swing from one line. You swing from platform to platform, and you have to time your release just right so you make contact with the gladiator. Assault is basically the gladiators on a moving platform. You have to go to different stations and take out the gladiator. Powerball is the closest to the actual show. Powerball is top down. You run to the different goals and plant the balls in different goals, that type of thing. But yeah, this game is kind of cool, actually. It's a lot different, like I said, from the Super Nintendo and Genesis versions of American Gladiators, because those try to replicate what you see on TV. With the NES version of American Gladiators, Incredible Technologies, the developer, was basically like, yeah, we can't do that on the NES. We just gonna make this happen. And I appreciate that. They knew what they had, and they knew what they could do, and they knew the limitations of the hardware, so they did what needed to be done, and the result is a pretty unique action sports title. But yeah, it's a fantastic little game, and the Eliminator, that event, is kind of crazy. Yeah, it is bananas. You got all the stuff from the actual Eliminator, but it's done up in a weird way, just like this is, and it's interesting. Once you get the controls down, this game ain't bad at all. So, you might be wondering what you gotta do to get a copy of American Gladiators, right? If you're interested and you want a copy, median price is about $9. It's not scary expensive. Yeah, I think you should, and I think if you like it, you should go out and grab yourself a copy. You won't be sorry. It's an interesting game. and a real cool take on that property, on that TV property. Probably one of the most interesting games made based on a TV show that showed up on the NES. This has been the 8-Bit Animal, and I'll catch you beautiful people tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yeah, go ahead and get your VR training in. You're definitely going to need it.